That's the second thing you will notice if you observe very well. Just follow how I highlighted it. Yes, what's up guys? How you all doing? In our Telegram channel, for those who are in the Telegram channel, but if you're not in the Telegram channel yet, I will recommend that you join the Telegram channel. If you deem it fit, you can join us. All right, the link to that Telegram channel is in the description of this video. Now, in our Telegram channel, there was a day a few days ago I posted a couple of my earnings in the channel. All right, so I was kind of asking the channel members their opinion, or should I say, what do they think the strategies I was applying regarding that very trade. So I provided a few screenshots for them to see. Do you understand? And later on I told them, a couple of them got it right, not 100%, but at least let's say 95% got it right. All right, so and I said, okay, what will happen is I will record a video and just briefly talk about those strategies I applied. Okay, so here you have the video. So make sure you watch this video to the very end. And as the video continues playing, as you keep watching, please ensure you subscribe to the channel. Smash on that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. All right, and thank you for doing so. So now, if you look at this this interface now, you will notice that I'm trading one asset. That's number one thing you will notice. I am trading one asset, which is mask, M-A-S-K, mask. All right. Secondly, you will notice that I have a long position and a short position at the same time on the same contract, which is mask. Do you understand? On the same asset, which is mask. Now, that's the second thing you will notice if you observe very well. Just follow how I highlighted it on the interface. Notice how I highlighted those things. Okay, there are a couple of things I highlighted here. Now, I said first thing you will notice is I have a long position opened and a short position opened on the same contract. The second thing you will notice is that I am trading one contract, which is mask, or one asset, which is mask. Do you understand? So these are the questions I was asking them in the channel, Telegram channel, and a couple of them got it right. Okay. Now, the third thing you will notice is the liquidation price. The liquidation price for the long position, I removed it. I wiped it out. Then the liquidation price for the short position, I didn't remove it. Do you understand? Then the next thing you will observe is for the long position, I was recording a loss of minus 30%. Then for the short position, I was recording a profit of plus 31%. So the difference was like 1% profit. Do you understand? When you do the calculation, when you sum up the two, you will get like plus 1%. Now, you may ask, how did I come about opening short and long position of the same digital asset at the same time or simultaneously? Now, to answer your question, I simply applied a strategy we call the hedge mode. Now, for you to enable the hedge mode, now if you look at your Binance, if you look at your futures account on Binance specifically, you will notice that you can't open long and short of the same currency, of the same asset, or of the same cryptocurrency at the same time. You can't have a long and a short at the same time when you look at your futures account on Binance. The reason being that your futures account has a default mode. It has a default mode, which is the one-way mode. All right, so if you want to set up the hedge mode, you want to move from the one-way mode to the hedge mode, okay, I have a separate video on how to enable that very setting. If you want to enable the hedge mode on your futures tab in Binance, if you want to enable the hedge mode hedge mode on your futures tab or your futures trading account in Binance, I have a separate video on that, and I will attach the link to that very video in the description of this video. Okay, so it will be the first link you will see in the description of this video you're watching right now. Do you understand? So the first link in the description of this video, when you click on it, it will take you to where I talked about in specific terms how to enable the hedge mode in your Binance futures tab. Do you understand? Now I opened a long and short on mask. Okay, that's I applied the first strategy, which is the hedge mode, because that's the only setting or the only mode that will enable anyone to open long and short at the same time or simultaneously. Then secondly, I wiped out the liquidation price for the long position. Okay, now after analysis of the market, I came up with a signal which was specifically on mask, and the signal was for me to long mask, not to short it. It was for me to long mask. Do you understand? So I said, okay, when I entered the signal which is on mask, I longed mask. All right, but after some time I noticed that there was kind of a reversal happening. So immediately I noticed that reversal, I quickly opened a short position. Take note of that. The signal said long mask. Fine, I entered it. I longed mask. All right, but after a couple of time I noticed a reversal in the market. Okay, so I quickly opened a short position on the same mask. Now, like I said earlier on, with your one-way mode, you can't do this. So you need to enable the hedge mode for you to do this. That's why I said I have already attached the link to that video in the description of this one you are watching. Okay, so it will be the first link. When you check the first link in the description of this video, when you click on it, it will take you directly to that video where I talked about how to enable the hedge mode in your Binance futures tab. Now, when I noticed the reversal, or when the reversal happened, I quickly opened a short position. But originally, the signal said long mask. So when I opened a short position, see what I did. I applied my second strategy, which I have already thought about. I have thought about this second strategy in a separate video too. So that separate video, I will attach the link to that separate video in the description of this one. It will be the second link in the description of this video. That separate video talks about how to beat liquidation in your futures trading, specifically in Binance, how to beat liquidation or how to erase liquidation. So it will be the second link in the description of this video. All right, so immediately I opened a short position on mask. All right, I was in profit. Then what I did is I went back to the original long position and I erased, or I wiped out the liquidation price. Okay, because even if mask is in profit now, and even if the short position is in profit now while the long position is in a loss, based on the analysis, it will still come back and yield profit for the long position of the same contract, because I'm dealing with the same contract now. So I quickly removed the liquidation price on the long position. Now you may ask, how did you go about that? That's why I said the second link in the description of this video, will teach you how to do that. I removed the liquidation price on the long position while I continued with the profit that the short position was generating. Do you understand? As you can see in this interface now. Okay, and I didn't remove the liquidation price for the short position. Then it got to a point where I was very much okay with the profit that the short position was generating. All I did was to take profit. Like, I exited the market completely for the short position. Do you understand? I exited the market completely for the short position and I continued with my long position. Do you get? But before I exited before I exited the market for the short position, I applied the third strategy, which is this. Let me show you the third strategy which I applied. Okay, and that third strategy, I have a separate video for it, and the link to that video for the third strategy which I applied is in the description of this video. It will be the third link. When you check the third link in the description of this video, when you click on it, it will take you through the step-by-step how to set up the third strategy. Okay, because in this one now, I will just talk about it briefly. I won't even go in depth. You understand? Meanwhile, let me show you what I did, because my short position was already in profit. Now see what I did. Notice the market price here is, for the short position, the market price here is 4.4960. okay, 4.4960. Now see how I applied the third strategy, which is also the third link in the description if you want to go and watch it. Alright guys, so the third strategy is this very interface you are seeing right now. Now the profit for that short position aspect of the same contract, the initial interface you saw, the price as at then was around 4.49, okay, and my entry price was 4.52. Now it went down to 4.49, okay, which was around plus 31% profit. Now it went beyond that and got far beyond plus 31%. I think it did around plus 53 or plus, let's say, 70. I can't remember, but it went beyond even 4.3 thereabout. I mean, the market price went beyond 4.3. Now what I did was to lock up some profit, okay, to lock up or lock in some profit. Do you understand? I locked in some profit, which was the third strategy now. All right, so what I did was I just placed my stop loss. Since the short position was already in a massive profit, I placed my stop loss, which was my third strategy. Okay, but you may say, okay, I already know about how to place stop loss. No, you don't. Listen, you don't. You have to click on the third link, the number 3 link, the third one in the description of this video, and go and watch how to edit your stop loss. I talked about it in detail. Okay, so make sure you watch it. It's the third link there. So I just placed my stop loss a little bit below, a little bit above, because it's a short position, right? So a little bit above the market price as at that moment. I placed my stop loss at 4.4, okay, such that I will still be on that market. If it keeps increasing, I will still be on the market, okay, and I may keep adjusting my stop loss. But whatever the case is, if the market starts going against me, all right, it will definitely hit my stop loss, which is 4.4, and it won't get to my entry price again, such that it will now wipe off all the profit. Do you understand? It won't hit my entry price, rather it will hit my stop loss, which I already placed at 4.4. okay, now I talked about how to edit your stop loss in details, and if you want to watch that video, it is the third link in the description of this one. Okay, so when I did that, it got to a point where it hit my stop loss, and I was automatically exited from the trade. Okay, so meaning for my short position now, I was exited. Okay, I was exited automatically from the trade for my short position. Okay, in profit, not in loss, please. In profit, I was exited because it hit my stop loss. Do you understand? Now, which means I now continued with my long position, right? I now continued with my long position. Here is my long position. So guys, this is my long position as I shown you earlier on when I started. So my long position, if you remember in the first interface I showed you, it was around minus 30%. So now it's around minus 17%. It had really come down. Do you understand? So you know why I removed the liquidation price initially? You know, I said the signal after the analysis, the signal said long mask. All right. And when I noticed just a slight reversal, I opened a short position immediately. Okay. Then when I opened a short position immediately, I now removed the liquidation price for the long position. The reason why I did that is in case if the price keeps going down, of course I'm making profit into the short position, okay, it will be affecting the long position, meaning I will be losing big time in the long position. So in that case, I could eventually be liquidated. So for me not to be liquidated, I removed the liquidation price. Now if you want to ask me how to remove the liquidation price, I said the link to the video where I talked about how to remove liquidation price or how to beat liquidation price in details. I talked about it in details in a very comprehensive manner. I said the link to that video is the second link in the description of this video you are watching right now. So go to the description of this video you are watching right now. The second link there, click on it. It will teach you step by step how to beat liquidation in futures trading. Okay, so I intentionally removed the liquidation price for the long position while I was still in the short position, such that if it gets so bad that I could be liquidated in the long position of the same contract, such occurrence will not happen. Do you understand? It will not happen because I've already beat liquidation. So how to beat liquidation? I have a video on it in the description of this one. All right, so click on the second link in the description of this video and go and watch the step by step on how to beat liquidation. Do you understand? So after I was exited, after the trade went against me and hit my stop loss in the short position, I was exited in profit. I was exited automatically in profit. So it remained my long position, as you can see. So it remained my long position. So it got to a point where, as the trade made progress, it got to a point where I was in profit. Okay, then it got to a point where I was very much okay with the percentage profit or the return on equity, and I exited the trade by myself manually. Do you understand? So in either case, it was a win-win, both in the long and in the short position. It was a win-win. Do you understand? So what are the strategies I applied? I said number one, I applied the hedge mode strategy. The hedge mode strategy. The video on how to enable the hedge mode in your futures tab in Binance is in the description of this video you are watching right now. It is the first link in the description of this video. When you click on it, it will take you through the steps on how to enable the hedge mode strategy or on how to enable the hedge mode in your Binance futures. Because for everybody who creates an account on Binance, in the area of your futures tab, what you have there is the default mode, or what we call the one-way mode. So if you want to be like me, who will be using long and short at the same time of the same contract, then you will need to enable the hedge mode. So I talked about it extensively in the first link in the description of this video. So click on it and go and watch it. All right. So that's the first strategy I applied, which is the hedge mode. Secondly, the second strategy I applied is how to beat liquidation, or how to remove the liquidation price of your long position. Take note, how to remove the liquidation price of your long position. And I said I've already published a video on that where I talked about it in depth. Okay, so the second link in the description of this video, when you click on it, it will take you to that very video where I talked about how to beat liquidation in futures trading, specifically for your long position. All right, I said the third strategy which I applied was editing my stop loss. Okay, though in this very trade you are watching right now, this very interface you are looking at, or the previous interface, okay, I didn't edit my stop loss actually. Okay, what I did was to lock in profit. Do you understand? So, but that video, which is the third link in the description of this video, in that video I talked about how to properly edit your stop loss. How to properly edit your stop loss. All right, so make sure you watch those 3 videos, the 3 links in the description of this video. Make sure you watch them. Now, before I call it a wrap, have you subscribed to the channel? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that by smashing on the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell. All right, now lastly, you may want to ask me, okay, if that be the case, or in summary of all that I've said, how then was I able to spot or to know that, okay, a reversal was about to happen? There was a potential reversal in the market because the trade, the signal says long mask. But just before you say jack, I took a short position immediately. How was I able to know that? Well, I will answer that question, but there is a course that I will recommend for you. With that course, with the knowledge you will get from that course, that trading course, okay, I mean, you will be able to know all of this. You will know when a reversal is about to happen. It's very important. If you really want to be a crypto trader, especially a futures trader, indeed, you really need to know when reversals or when a potential reversal is about to happen, okay, or when there is a potential reversal in the market. Do you understand? In a particular asset that you are trading, when there is a potential reversal, okay, because it will really help you, especially if you are applying the hedge mode strategy. If you are using hedge mode, in fact, if you are using hedge mode, okay, it will really help you big time. And for myself, I use hedge mode. I no longer use one-way mode or the default mode. I use hedge mode. Okay, when it comes to futures and Binance, I use hedge mode. So if you want to spot, if you want to use, if you're going to be using the hedge mode like I do, you will actually need, you need to know when reversals, when there is a potential reversal, or when reversal is about to happen in the very market you are trading, or for the very asset you are trading. Do you understand? So there is a comprehensive trading course on futures. There's a comprehensive trading course on futures. You will be taken through all the nitty-gritties of technical analysis, fundamental analysis. You'll be given some tools which will help facilitate the rate at which you understand all of these things. Okay, how to spot resistance and support, how to know when reversals are about to happen. Everything you need to know regarding futures trading, you will be taught all of those things in a very comprehensive manner. Do you understand? So that course, I'm not the author of that course, but the man who is the author of that course, I've come to know this man, and I've come to believe him. Okay, so he knows his onion. He's good at what he does. He's good at what he does, honestly. Do you understand? So he is the author of the course, and the course will be ready by month end of this May. We are in May 2023. So the course will be ready by the month end of this May 2023. So if you would need that course, please kindly join my Telegram channel. Kindly join my Telegram channel. The link to my Telegram channel is in the description of this video, so check it. Join my Telegram channel. Immediately the course goes live on the online store, I will grab the link and post it in my Telegram channel for my Telegram members. Okay, I will post the link there so that they will be among the first set of persons to have access to that course. Okay, that course is the most affordable course, and even at that, it is very detailed. It's very detailed. The author was so brutal with explaining the content, each of those the content of the course. He was very brutal with it. I mean, it's very comprehensive. Okay, it's a very comprehensive course. You need to have it, because if you ask me now how how will you be able to spot reversals in the market in specific terms? I won't tell you. I know it, but I won't tell you. Okay, so my concern is for you to have a comprehensive knowledge. You need to have knowledge in its totality regarding this feed. So that's why I'm recommending that you get hold of that course. Okay, so for other details regarding this very course I'm talking about, authored by a friend, you need to join my Telegram channel. Check the description of this video. My Telegram channel link is there. Click on it and join us in the Telegram channel. In my Telegram channel, you get to know more about the course outline. I will give you the overview of the course outline by this author, okay, while you make preparations to have a copy. Do you understand? So cheers, guys. And one more thing, have you subscribed to my channel? If you haven't done so, please kindly smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Right, in this channel we only dish out quality, we only give out quality. I mean, this channel is full of values. All right, so we add values to our viewers. We make sure we dish out quality content, do you understand, for your consumptions, and such that if you implement what you've learned, you will do so well in your trading game. Do you understand? You will do so well in your trading journey. So guys, we'll call it a wrap at this point. Make sure you've subscribed and make sure you watch those 3 videos in the description of this very video you just finished watching. Okay, and just give us your support by smashing on the subscribe button. Cheers, guys, and we'll see you right again in the next video.